Once you start your academic journey with us, College Tutorials, there's no such thing as your gaming life infecting your academics. For us, we can balance it enough for you to have the best of both lives. Once you start your academic journey with us, College Tutorials, there's no such thing as your gaming life infecting your academics. For us, we can balance it enough for you to have the best of both lives. Once you start your academic journey with us, College Tutorials, there's no such thing as your gaming life infecting your academics. For us, we can balance it enough for you to have the best of both lives. Once you start your academic journey with us, College Tutorials, there's no such thing as your gaming life infecting your academics. For us, we can balance it enough for you to have the best of both lives.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 1 of BO2 Passion 101, and I am Juan Miguel Alom.
I'm Hilly J. Aguilar.
I'm Yeli Divine Barreto.
Carla Mistrada. And I'm Juan Alejandro Vigolascos.
Tama, hindi ka na.
And we're gonna do our second stream, which is games versus academics, the positive effects.
Good afternoon. Hindi mag-start. Just a short recap. In our first stream, we were talking about the negative effects. So now we're going to be talking about the positive effects and as well as some surprises in between the streams. Start mo na.
Excuse me, Ate Haley.
Ang bata ko pa.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Juan Miguel Alom, as I said earlier, and here is my presentation partner.
Hello.
So we are going to be discussing apps that help you balance academics and gaming and positive effects of gaming on academics. Now, as Haley said, for a short recap, we last time on our stream we discussed something called making a schedule to help you with balancing your gamings and your academics. Now, is it effective for us? It is very effective since from my experience, and did you try to making a schedule?
I did actually.
Wow. So from my experience, it was very effective. It helped me to balance gaming and academics. And to be honest with you, my sleep schedule also improved and my studying schedule also improved. Not only I did not miss any task in my subjects, but I also gained something so that I can learn every day. How about you? Is it effective?
I don't know. Does consuming 12 cups of coffee count as an effective schedule? Because it seems to me it actually.
The
Um,
other stream.
I actually did join. I didn't ask enough questions though.
I think coffee is not good for you.
A black coffee may taste bland, but still, it's enough to keep me awake for 3 hours.
Okay. Before versus after. Now, what I mean by this is before I started a schedule, I actually had very bad time management. And in fact, my time management before was very lackluster. I was not able to do my task on time. Most of the time, I would just do it last second or before I go to sleep. But now, when I started making a schedule, I started doing tasks early and I did not miss any of my tasks. How about you?
Um, well, before I was very lazy and I actually really didn't pay much attention to everything, including both academics and my own self awareness. But after making a schedule, I kinda improved on certain things, but I'm still very lazy to this day.
Okay. Now, is it recommended for students like us and you to make a schedule? For me, yes, because making a schedule every day is really helpful not only for studying, but also if you're looking for hobbies to balance with your academics, like gaming. How about you? Do you recommend it to other people?
I do recommend it. Although keep in mind you gotta think carefully on what you're gonna put in the schedule, because you never know. You're gonna put 3 hours into gaming and never study at all.
What if I put like 5 hours into gaming and 1 hours into academics? Do you think that's balanced?
I mean, as long as you're able to still put up your grades, I guess that counts. Although if you put way too much time on gaming, we have a prime example right here.
Okay, so there you have it. It's very recommended. Applications to help you with studying techniques and to balance gaming. Now, for our first application is Google Keep. Now, you guys might know this if you are online students or Apex students. Google Keep is a very reliable app to keep you on track on what you need to do and to also create a checklist to see what already has been done or what to do. Basically, you can make checklist for what you need to do, as said here on the bullet in the bullet above. You're also to make reminders of what you need to do, like what you need to study, if there's an upcoming event in school, upcoming exam, upcoming deadline, yeah. And it set up given time frame for studying and when to play games. Like you can remind yourself to, oh, I'm gonna study at 5 to 6, so later on 7 to 8 I can play games. So for me, it's a very recommended app for people who are looking for checklist and reminders. Clock. Okay, this is a very common app to use for timers and alarms. Now you can use this to make alarms when you'll start doing tasks when you're gonna stop doing tasks. You can also make timers for, like, for example, a 15-minute timer for your break. So yeah, you can like make a 1 hour timer for studying and like another 1 hour for gaming, and then the next 3 hours for you know your studying.
So,
Do you want to use the clock app for studying or no?
I mean, sure, I put 6 hours in clock just so I could wake up, anyways.
Yeah, you can also use this app for your alarm so that you wake up early and so you can do your task. Duh.
Does 3 o'clock count as an alarm?
Okay, so this is probably my favorite app, which is Google Calendar. Google Calendar is a very versatile and friendly app that can help someone plan their next move each day to its fullest potential. Google Calendar can set up reminders on what needs to be done, set tasks that needs to be completed by the hour, and help in building a regular schedule. Also, Google Calendar is basically an upgraded version of both Google Keep and Clock for me because I can set up reminders by the hour for the day, or I'm gonna set up like an event I'm gonna do. So just I can set aside studying. So I feel like Google Calendar is a very versatile app in which it's basically a lesser version of Clock, but a more better version of Google Keep. So this app is really recommended. Someone asked in the comment section, would Pomodoro technique be useful to the clock app? Yes. Automatically, yes, because you can set up timers there and even alarms, but I think the timer will work better. So yes, I think the Pomodoro technique is a very good technique that utilizes the clock app also. Yeah. So for our next topic, it is
The positive effects of gaming on academics. Okay, so we all know how games are in general. They're fun and stuff like that. They're fun, and you can learn a thing or two by just playing enough games. Like let's say 3 hours into it on a specific game, you might learn some tips and tricks and stuff like that.
what will I learn on COD Mobile?
I don't know. You get better accuracy and hand coordination.
What about 8 Ball?
8 ball? Your gambling addiction
Oh,
exists now.
okay.
Anyways, now, one of the effects is, well, it makes it unaware you're gonna have fun because it's games. They're basically gonna play games, spend time with your friends and families, just have fun, and it makes it on where it becomes enjoyable for both you and everybody else, while also motivating students. Like let's say, Alan, if I if I told you, what if you basically spend 2 hours studying, you'll get free time to play video games.
Oh my god, I love that.
Then yeah, you can use that as to motivate students to do whatever you want. Manipulation, it works anyways.
What?
Forget what I said. Anyways, other than that, there are also games that actually teaches you on how to problem solve, such as basically any games that have puzzles, detective games, or even riddle games. It basically gives you time to process, time to think, and maybe help other people that actually have problems on different subjects. You have problems on math?
Yes.
Well, then he can help you on that situation.
I don't think he
I
can.
don't think he can help you in that stream.
Well, then that's a better example, I guess. It's him helping that guy on certain. Now,
Most of the time, you mean.
most of the time. Anyways, other than that, it also increases your attention span slash memory. Yeah, it increases that because it makes it on where it gives you time on whether or not to focus on your games or on your academics. You gotta decide which one are you picking, the grades or your games. Unless
Myself.
of unless of course you have an attention span of a goldfish, which I doubt you have, but hey, it's still a better example nonetheless. Now, it also helps us on teamwork and communications. We know multiplayer games like League of Legends, Valorant, Mobile Legends, any games that have multiplayer components in it, you have to communicate with everybody and anyone to basically either win or to lose, and you can blame them on it. It's the same way on how group projects works. Tell me, what's your win ratio in Valorant?
Um, I feel like it's less than 50%.
Do you blame it on your teammates or on yourself?
I'm going for 219, so I feel like I'm gonna blame my teammates on it because they were not protecting me.
Well, then, in that kind of attitude, it can also apply on group projects. If somebody is not working, then that's how it works. That's it. Just blame it on them.
Oh yeah,
If they're,
I feel like I can use that on on a certain someone who's not doing their task
We
properly.
cannot-
It's not how white are.
I feel like it's the person in white.
I don't know why you're wearing white.
but yes, you can use games as a set of example on whether or not on how group projects can help. But other than that, there's also more, and that is tech proficiency. See, games can also help people on whether or not they're gonna become engineers or any kind of job that basically relates on technology. Let's say if you want to be a technician that helps, I don't know, fix problems like TVs, computers, cell phones. You can't fix a face though. That's just something you can't do.
Oh, that's sad. I feel
But
like
it does help you on how to code, which is a basis on what you need for a job in STEM.
technology.
Yes, technology. Besides, did you ever stop to think on whether or not this is going to be beneficial in your job life?
Um, I, I feel like killing people in games is really not helpful to my
Not helpful,
to
but
my
it,
job career, which is gonna be a nurse or a doctor.
but it does help on whether or not you know how to use a cell phone, like how to call, text, and how to basically use your cell phone to your advantages.
Yeah, I really think games are really good at enhancing your familiarity with technology because nowadays, what are you seeing every single day? What are you using? Most of it is made with technology and electricity. So yeah, I feel like gaming can really help in that department. Yeah.
And other than tech proficiency, it basically makes us on where games can help us on certain things that we can have problems with. And as such, we can either take it into heart or take it into too hard that you become way too
Too hard.
addicted. Yeah,
No.
too hard. You become way too addicted and beats the point of the topic anyways.
So wait, I'd like to ask something about this one. To a certain someone here in our group, do you think playing multiplayer games can really help you in group settings?
Yeah, it helped me communicate with my group mates before. Before, I didn't know how to socialize with my group mates. After playing those games, I learned how to talk with my group mates and communicate with them.
Do you think part of it is stems from the fact that you are playing video games with other people, or do you think this can be applied in a school setting also?
It could be applied to a school setting as well.
Can you
But
apply it
can
Yeah.
you really apply it though?
Yeah.
in
Can
your
you?
personal experience?
Yeah.
Are you able to apply this?
Depends on the person if they're willing to apply it.
Can you at least say in your own
What if
words?
this person is you?
This.
No, it's not a question.
Can you elaborate it?
Yeah. Can you elaborate it?
I say yes.
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 How about you, Haley? Do you think playing multiplayer games such as Valorant can help you in communicating in
It
school?
depends on what kind of person you are during group works or uh in games. It
Yeah.
depends. Because if the way you work is usually by yourself, then how can you exactly work with other people?
Yeah.
There's bound to be some times where you have to clash with each other.
But in group settings, like for example, since you're a very common leader in group settings, do you think playing games with the multiplayer aspects in them can help you to communicate with the group better?
I have anger issues, so
Oh,
it doesn't help me cope. For games, for me, it's different for everybody, but for me, I usually get more hot tempered when I play games, which is why I don't usually play games before group works.
I see. Yeah, I feel like I agree with that because I've broken like how many phones while playing multiplayer games, but that's another topic for another day.
Um, Marco Moeva has asked a question. Does playing chess help me become a general?
Um,
Does predicting every move a person can make you a better a general? I guess kind of actually, because it's still strategy anyways. Planning, strategy, predicting and stuff. It still counts. You can if you put your heart into it, put your heart, mind, body into it. It can. You can. It's allowed.
for me, chess can really help you with your. I don't. Do you think chess can help you with your problem solving skills?
I don't play chess,
Oh, you don't
but
play
based on
chess.
what I've seen from my friends that do play chess, yes, it does help them.
Yeah, I think it also increases your IQ. I'm not sure if that's true, but people who play chess for me are really smart people. So I feel like that's another thing. Playing some games can really make you a very good and strategic person, like chess, for example. It can make you a very strategic thinker, and it can help you think ahead. Because the thing about chess is you're going to predict your enemy, so that's basically thinking ahead of your time. So yeah, I feel like it helps in that sense.
Hey, Alan,
Problem solve- yeah,
wanna know something cool?
yeah.
This guy plays chess.
But
This
you
could
know,
be smart.
All right. Question.
try asking, what about you, for the
What?
viewers? What kind of positive effects, based on what we've just told you, what kind of positive effects do you experience a lot? Like, did it help you with your problem thinking skills? Did it help you with your collaboration with roommates? Or is there other effects that we didn't mention?
So for before the comments answer that question, for me, I really think the group aspect or playing multiplayer games helped me with communicating better. Because when I was a kid, I was a very loner type of kid, you know. I used to talk to myself a lot, thinking I was a YouTuber while playing a game. But now that I played more multiplayer games, um, I've really become a people person and I love to communicate with my group mates, talking to them, thinking about tasks we're gonna do, ideas we're gonna create. So I feel like games really helped me. Yeah. What about you? Was there anything that we discussed here that you think applied to you?
I'd say yes. Actually, there was a lot of things that a lot of positive effects that actually came to fruition when I actually applied them to myself. I became much more confident in speaking to outside perspectives on multiple people, strangers, and stuff like that. I became more efficient on how to problem solve certain tasks, how to think carefully, and what to do next. And I also became efficient on coding, which is a job, which is something I actually have to learn.
What about you, Ate Lexi? Do you think any of the things we discussed can apply? Yeah. What do you think is your what do you think games has teached you in academics or helped you?
It can help you by doing word games also, and especially chess and word games can help you also.
Okay.
Do board
So yeah.
games and online games have the same effect on the player?
That was just answered by Lexi.
I see.
Since yes, it can have the same effect on the player as well.
Honestly.
But it depends on how they take it, though. It really depends on how the player takes it. Because if we're comparing chess and a shooter game, for example, it can teach you different things, but that's a different topic. So, yeah, is that it?
So um, we'll have a short intermission by one of our group members. We'll have that short intermission for a while and then we'll be back soon.
Hello guys, welcome back.
now we're gonna
Welcome back to the stream.
welcome back to the scene. On
The
our
scene?
the stream. For our next segment, we will have a special guest about our topic. Can you introduce them?
So our special guest for today is Janica Katbagan. Can you please say hi, Janica? Hi ba? Nahamit pala. Janica. Can you please say hi, Janica?
Hello.
So, are you
Let's-
ready?
Yep.
Oh, let's get straight into it. Do you think games have a positive effect on our gaming?
Janica?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think games has a positive effect on your academics?
I think it depends on how you use the game to like help yourself. Let's say if you put games first before studying, then of course that wouldn't exactly help. But if you hold off playing until like after you finish your tasks, then I think it'll actually help. If you look at like gaming after finishing your task as a sort of reward, then I think it would help you motivate yourself.
I see, I see. Thank you for that answer. And what positive effects have you experienced because of gaming? And were you able to implement it in school?
Um, I think one of the positive effects I probably have from gaming would be communications, because I play Valorant a lot, so I mostly use comms and information, you know, giving information to your teammates on where the enemy is or what to do, maybe. Um, Other effects I probably experience from gaming would be, let's say I'm stuck on something in my studies. I need like a sort of break. So let's say I play for a little bit, maybe Minecraft or Valorant, depends. If I'm feeling, let's say, demotivated or I needed energy, I'd probably play Valorant. But if I probably need something to help me calm down, I'd probably play Minecraft. Because sometimes I tunnel vision on my tasks, and when that happens, it doesn't exactly help me because I start to like become close-minded, or my mind gets too crowded with all the other thoughts or thinking. So it really stops me from finishing my tasks.
How about you guys in the chat? Based on our discussion kanina, earlier, what do you think is the positive effects of gaming to you? People in the chat.
As I mentioned, it would be the communicating and the
Nasa chat box.
communication.
Are you in the chat box?
No.
No.
I feel like she
Oh.
just wanted to share her opinion, really.
I'm sorry, I'm
And
sorry,
let's
I'm
give her
sorry.
the chance to explain.
Okay, okay. Explain more. Elaborate while we wait for the reviewers to say.
Chat is basically just looking
Um,
at these two right
Since I mostly play Valorant, from one of the things you mentioned earlier, I'd say it would be communications. Because mostly Valorant, you need to share information where the enemy are, maybe probably what abilities they have left. That would probably be the effect I noticed most of myself.
I see, I see. Thank you, Janica, for that. But if you don't mind, could you recommend us a game you'd like for us to play?
Considering you're streaming right now, I don't exactly want to make your whatever gadget you're using to struggle. So probably Minecraft. It's still calming. It keeps the attention. So I think Minecraft would be better for you to play.
Is this because you just played Minecraft in your stream?
We don't watch me first.
Watch me first, you guys.
We love Minecraft here.
Is there any condition you'd like for us to do while we're playing Minecraft? Like any at all? What would you like for us to do?
Just fight the Ender.
Huh?
Fight the Ender Dragon. Fight the Ender Dragon.
With what?
Speed run Minecraft.
Speedrun.
Yes, we fight the Ender Dragon.
In
Fight
30
the Ender
minutes.
Dragon. Yeah. Go to creative mode, make the portal, and go to the end. Got you, bro.
Just kill the Ender Dragon.
That's amazing.
We're gonna have to pull up Google for that one, Eka. Or are you making us pull up Google?
Yes.
But
Yes.
really, thank you for your time. We greatly appreciate your time. Thank you for agreeing to this.
Wait, I have a question for Janica.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I have a short question for you, Janica. Since you're, for me, a very smart person I look up to in school, do you think gaming has a negative impact on you specifically?
Um,
Can they hear
yes. There's
I'm not checking
bad
it.
effects. So if we're going to focus on bad effects, I would say it hogs my attention from schoolwork.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
Thank you for that,
Okay.
Janica.
Thank you.
I'll give you your 20 pesos. I'm joking. We don't
Buy me
do that. Ice cream?
coffee.
Coffee?
Okay, ice cream.
I thought we just had this conversation, Janica. You need to stop your coffee. I think.
Ice cream then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Janica.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
You can leave now.
Alright, chat. Time to speed run Minecraft.
So, we're first gonna get ready that part.
Beating the Ender
Beating the Ender Dragon, apparently. Apparently, that's what they want. So, while that's happening, can you check the chat? Or can you guys talk about your own experiences again? Hey, storytelling more. Storytelling while I set up the mic.
Oh wait, talk about your cyberbullying moments.
No, I'm
No.
not gonna talk about my
Joking.
cyberbullying. So let's talk about Carl. What are some of your experiences while playing games during the weekdays on school?
The positives or the negatives?
You can discuss both. It depends on which you want to go for
Uh,
first.
I'll start with the negative then. With the negatives, gaming has made me neglected the studies.
Name one game.
Like Mobile Legends.
Mm. And do you think these negative effects can affect you in a long time or in a short time? Like, do you think it affects you all the time? Or no?
Yeah, if you don't give the time to fix that, it can really affect you in the long.
And do you think doing something like making a schedule can help you with that?
Yeah, that's what I did to
Are you
to
sure?
fix the problem. I made the schedule and I fixed my academics.
So for you, Lexi, do you think making a schedule is effective or not effective?
I think it's effective because for me, I also did that during school days and
Weekends?
yeah, during the weekends. And it really helps me to manage my time and to
Okay. So how about you? One, do you think gaming specifically, like for example, do you think gaming can improve your do you think what are some things that you think gaming has impacted you in a positive way? In a positive way, like you think
I guess other than the things that I mentioned earlier, I actually
I'm not bad.
tried. See, when I was like a kid, my mom wanted me to see if I was good at like creating buildings and stuff because she's like an architect, and she wanted me to figure out if I could do the same thing, like try be a potential architect. And I booted up Minecraft and I opened up like a random YouTube video of how to build like a I don't know, like a house. And when I finished, I showed it to her, and she was actually very proud of me. And I thought,
Parang may trauma na po
Huh?
guys. I'm setting up the Minecraft
no,
server
it's
right
not.
now.
It's like she actually was proud of me because like, and I thought, oh, I could become an architect. But I thought I just wanted to create robots. I'm sticking to engineering. But Minecraft taught me that hey, you gotta have become patient. It doesn't take way too long to create a skyblock base in Minecraft.
wow. So actually, for me, I think gaming made me realize my love for medical field because one time
Hindi ka. Gaming?
um no, I was watching a YouTube video of someone playing a VR game called Job Simulator. You were playing something. I feel like that was Job Simulator. I'm not sure.
It is.
They were playing like the surgery game, and I was really interested of how the body works because how are you still alive while someone opened up your chest? Now I feel like that made me realize like, oh, I want to get into nursing just to know this stuff. And I feel like, yeah, gaming made me realize something that I want to study about, which is, again, nursing or anything in the medical field for that fact. And some other thing I realized is I really have good communication skills due to gaming. Now, we mentioned this earlier, but this time we're talking about what the things that made you realize you were good at. And I really think games made me realize that I'm very good at communicating with people, even though sometimes I'm very lackluster at it. Like, sometimes I just say, oh no, we're not gonna do that. I want it my way. No, I don't do that. Most of the time, you're just gonna, oh, I like your idea. Let's implement it into mine. You know, yeah. I feel like that's something I've learned and something I've appreciated about myself because that's one thing I've learned and about myself while playing games.
So Alan, would you consider it as a success with this guy?
Communicating with unhelpful group mates for me is a very hard thing to do because when you're unresponsive and you don't do your task on time, that's another problem. That's not something you can blame on video games. That's something you gotta blame on your time management and your responsiveness and your activeness and professionalism in class and in group settings. So that's
Sorry.
another topic. That's
So
not our
P4C said, are you gonna be their surgeon?
um no, I will not. Medcare.
Why?
I want
May choice
money.
ka?
Dude.
I want my money before
Oh my
I do
God.
surgery on you. No thanks. I'm not doing anything for free.
Okay.
Dude, you're not gonna get a lot of patience because of that.
So, can you get the charger, please?
Yes. Bro, yes.
Can you plug the charger, please?
They just think you are some
There.
power-hungry
There.
individual.
Behind the picture frame.
They will take your
Picture frame.
How would
Uy!
you know?
Nakatan mo naman yung charger. But what if they're on death's door?
Yeah. You're gonna smash it. Like the way you smash your phone. Phone
Ah.
reveal.
Phone reveal.
That's another thing about games. Okay, we're talking about the positives, but I'm just gonna bring something negative. Games actually make me a very aggressive person to the point where even if you say something negative about me, I'll be very passive aggressive towards you. I'm gonna comment very negative things like, oh, if you comment something on my looks, I'm gonna just bite back.
Dude, what if he was on death's door then? What would you do?
Who?
Before see,
You just answered that.
I'm the answer. No, it's like it's because he's told that if anybody was on death's door, then he would. But what if he was specifically? It was him specifically on death's door. What would you do?
on you.
I'm on my break. So
Someone said hi. Someone said hi. Hello, Alondra.
shout out to
Shout out to Alondra.
Hey, shout out to B4C guys.
Alright, it's time.
Okay, so it's time because apparently Janica wanted us to beat the Ender Dragon. So to do that honors, it'll be Carl.
This is gonna be a TR scene, bro.
I mean, okay guys, strategic planning. This is one of our effects. Strategic planning from gaming guys.
wow, strategic plan.
Real.
Dude,
I
I
So,
don't think Carl is
survival
allowed to
ba?
do strategic
Are we
planning.
doing
No,
survival?
she said creative.
Creative.
We're allowed to.
Carl, if you still fail to beat the Ender Dragon,
No, no, I'd
But
win.
please
I'd
search
win.
how do I play games without Wi-Fi?
I did it.
How do you-
I did it.
Okay guys, there's some questions. So while I'm fixing this, can you guys answer the
Oh, sige
question?
ako.
The first one.
Games without Wi-Fi. You can use offline games and you can use data if you want to play online games.
I feel like a good example of my favorite offline game is Plants vs Zombies 2. It helps you with their strategic thinking since it's a very tower defensive game.
Real.
it's
It
really
can help you it can help you thinking on the spot because most of the time you're gonna see zombies on the spot and that. So yeah, you're gonna see zombies on the spot. It can help you with strategic thinking and even managing your resources, which will be important in school sooner or later. If you're gonna be an ABM student specifically, you gotta learn how to manage your resources.
Carl, you should answer
Okay.
this question. How do you think a student can draw the line on the good amount of game time so they can balance on their schoolwork?
They first need to analyze their academic skills, their performance, and
And
after analyzing their performance, they would after decide on how many times they should play their games and how many times they should study. Yes.
Do you think that applies to you?
how can you do that? Give us an example.
I would firstly look at my report card and
Mm-hmm.
Do you think getting a lower grade than 89 is good? Do you think? Yeah, it's good. I feel like it's mediocre.
I mean, it really depends on you on what you think is good for you. I mean, are you okay as going as like 80 to 90, or are you unsatisfied with your
No, guys. That's not it. It's not if it's okay with you. If it's okay with your parents, guys.
yes.
Yeah, I feel like
It's their
that's
final
another
decision.
topic because
Depends on what your
parents
parents
is another topic.
Hey, if we get to do another stream, we might as
Okay,
well do
search how to get the Ender Dragon portal.
that. I will
Search
do
that.
it. I know how to do.
I
I played this game way
I know.
too long.
So I'm gonna discuss something while
Hello, guys.
Go on.
Minecraft.
I'm gonna discuss something about time management in my opinion. Now, something you should think about while managing your time on games specifically is the way how you would balance it in a way that you enjoy playing games while you're gonna get your daily dose of learning and doing your task.
Yeah, guys.
Now, for me, as I said earlier, I'm gonna recommend those apps that I really recommended, especially Google Calendar.
We're not gonna get a bow and arrow.
We're on creative mode. We can fly.
For me, what do you call
Oh,
it?
where's the fun in that?
There's no fun in that. You gotta use your bow and arrow for skill. So, in my opinion, look at here. They're strategic thinking right now. They're doing their strategies. They're killing cows. Guys, we don't promote that here.
All right, I had to test it.
You're vegan?
Hey, yo.
We're vegan for the stream.
I don't think he approves though.
Oh, wait, no.
I don't think Carl approves.
No.
Okay, so for me, yeah. What was it?
Someone's
talking about?
asking how to make a house in Minecraft.
Oh, wait, hold on. After I create the portal,
Just make the portal.
I'll do the portal. All right, to make a house, hold on. You first need just one material. You just need this.
No.
You just need
You're gonna make a
this.
dirt.
Exactly.
Oh no.
I'm not involved in this process whatsoever.
Exactly.
If this is counted as unprofessionalism, I feel like I'm not also counted in this, since my part is done.
Hey, my part was also done.
Okay,
They
so
wanted
for me,
to.
I'm gonna get back to time management since I want to discuss that further.
All right, go.
I really recommend using Google Calendar since, again, you can manage your time by the hour, by the day, by the month, by the year. If you're gonna do something in 2006,
2006.
oh wait,
when I was
2026. If you're gonna do something in 2026, put it on Google Calendar. If you're gonna do something tomorrow, put it in Google Calendar. Mark it. What will you do? What will you?
Dude,
Ikaw din.
why are you so?
Carl also marks his video.
Yeah.
On his tasks,
RD.
every Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
Yeah, you wanna do it on only Fridays? Put it on Google Calendar, but make sure to
So-
do it on Friday, not the next day, because
Okay,
someone.
guys, there's a question. I'm gonna answer this question.
Oh, there's the house.
Would you
Look at the
recommend
windows.
students to play video games for their break time, considering the positive effects of gaming? Well,
All right.
after our research
What?
in our different topics, we also researched about this. Time management. Yeah.
We can do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is road?
Okay. Yes, I would recommend for them to play games as long as they finish. As long as they finish their schoolwork and their tasks, then yeah, they can. Or they're using Pomodoro technique. And honestly, the other positive effects that was not mentioned here is it can act as a stress reliever. A lot of people can turn to gaming whenever they're too tired with schoolwork or too stressed out from it.
Wow. I feel like Carl is way too chill at this point because if you're gonna say games are
I think
relaxation.
you should fight them. Wait, can you show them how to make a sword? Someone asked how to practice.
Guys,
Alright.
we are not a gaming channel.
Hey,
I mean, look, we're Kala Tutorials. We're here to give you tutorials.
Alright, what you need?
First need a
But we don't do dancing tutorials. He does.
He
Yeah.
does.
No, I don't. I don't do
Only
dancing
one.
tutorials. I watch the dancing tutorials. My body is way too.
This one does singing tutorials. Carl, can you give us a sample?
Uh,
Alright.
No. So I want to talk about everyone's favorite games here and the way it affected you positively or negatively. Who want to start?
Crafting
The
table.
guys are asking for fighting the Ender Dragon in survival mode.
In survival mode, who's gonna do that? Who's skilled enough to do that?
it's gonna be a TR screen, bro.
Tara, we can all take turns.
You gonna take turns. Okay. Oh.
No using beds.
No beds?
Shout out to.
Shut.
I'm green.
Oh my god.
No using
No beds.
Carl.
What is wrong with
Are we beating it on in survival or
in survival and no using beds?
No using beds.
Yeah.
Can
What
we
are we
at
gonna
least-
do with the
Can we
Ender
at
Dragon
least load
beds?
ourselves and creative first before we go into survival mode?
We have 15 minutes in preparation, by the way. Are we able to beat the game?
Zero, yes.
The positive effects of Minecraft is if you're
So Haley,
Yes.
I'm gonna start with you. What's your favorite game?
Favorite game?
Yes.
Right now, Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah.
Right now.
you got an adventure in yet or not?
And how did it impact you negatively or positively?
Both.
Both.
Wait,
Both.
chat,
Negatively because I spend too much time on that game.
chat. Are we allowed
Time
for?
management, guys. Time management.
But-
is important.
Because of the autoplay
Oh.
feature. I
Oh.
don't need to spend that much time on it. It's not the same as Genshin.
Genshin?
How about you, Lexi? What's your favorite
It
game right
is
now?
fun,
So right now,
but the time management goes crazy.
mostly Mobile Legends, but I'm not. So,
Oh.
Can you ask
So,
the chat if golden
For a
apples are
short
allowed?
recap, Haley likes
Are golden apples allowed, guys?
Chat
You're
is
gonna say no.
chat.
Why are you asking?
Haley likes Star Rail.
We gotta,
Lexi
we got, I
likes
gotta
Mobile
ask them
Legends.
first.
You're gonna say no.
One.
You're gonna
What's
say
your
no.
favorite game? Discuss it to them, and the negative and positive impacts again.
Star Rail.
Star Rail.
Star Rail. Good
Yeah.
game. Good game. Good turn based. Way too much gambling addiction. Unless of course you're a free to play player, then you spend 2 months of grinding not to get the 50-50. Anyways, other than that, yeah, good game.
How about you, Carl? What's your favorite game right now?
I'm still Mobile Legends.
Oh, we're allowed to use golden apple.
All right. Wait. Gold. It's good. We're good.
Yes, yeah.
All right. That's our food source. That
And do you think that Mobile Legends has impacted your time management?
Get a bucket of
Ah.
water.
yeah, I know. It's
How
time
did it?
time to beat the
It just
game.
made me angry and serious.
Wait. Oh yeah. All right. Our way to survive. All right.
Go, 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 go. Oh, no.
Are we ready? Oh wait, I need a pickaxe before I shoot. I need a pickaxe.
Yeah, I can do it. Please, Caddy. Yes.
Ryan?
No
You're
no enchantments,
not
but
gonna use an axe. Oh.
no.
Do you think gacha games will promote a gambling behavior? No, me personally. Me personally, guys. Don't gamble in real life.
Don't gamble in
with
real life.
in real life money.
In
When it
game,
comes to games, guys.
in game though is a different opinion though.
As long as you're not spending over 100K when you're not
Oh my
even
God.
a streamer or a promoter, as
What-
long as you're not doing that, then it's fine. It's fine.
What if the guy wants E6 S1 characters in Star Rail? S6 actually. Is that okay or that?
No.
Are they spending money?
Let's say yes. It's bad.
Then yes. And here we
Overall, as long as you don't interpret the gacha gaming gambling, the gambling that's included in gacha games, it
Oh.
wouldn't be that bad. Oh, it's starting. Oh, it's starting.
So,
So guys,
Carl,
Okay, no.
can you discuss
yeah,
a negative impact that games had on you?
it doesn't work there.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work on the glass, bro.
It does actually. I just gotta be very specific.
Dive. Fall off.
Jump.
I,
Spacebar.
Spacebar.
I'm being what is this? I'm being cyberbullied while I'm playing.
Along kanta ka daw.
Yes.
What song
No,
though? Ask them what
I'm
song.
not gonna sing.
What song? Be specific.
Guys, do you want Alam to sing?
Yes.
I feel like
thanks.
someone here is a good singer.
Oh no.
Not me though. Someone named Carl, one of our streamers, is a really good singer.
Yeah, I can sing in the background.
In the background.
To motivate one while he's
Yes,
playing.
motivate him right now, go.
Okay. You are my sunshine, my only
I'm
sunshine.
literally about to jump off the game right now.
You're motivating him to do something else. I feel like that's cyberbullying. Oh my god. One is so skilled. Help.
I
You
think
guys,
it's
these
fine.
are the effects of these are the positive effects of gaming.
He has.
Just not on your academics, guys.
My friend actually puts more time in this game than me, so he's supposed to be more skilled in playing this than me. Oh, hi, Dragon.
Please, Dragon.
Oh, hi,
please.
Dragon. Please don't push me out.
Jump.
Oh, no. Eat. Yes!
Oh no.
Haha.
Oh my
You
god.
miss?
I hit it actually.
Oh, you hit it?
Yeah. Wait. Okay, that's too far. Up. Alright.
You're so close to that.
Oh no.
Alright, we gotta do the slow, the low red. We gotta be very.
Be very careful.
Guy is so skilled. I don't think he even
Oh.
sleeps.
Do you think games like Valorant, a game that has toxic players, can make a student behave unwell in school? Definitely. Definitely. It's not just in school. It can, there are some gamers that will make their game, the games that they play, their whole personality.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry if you're one of those players,
I'm sorry.
but it happens. It can happen. It can promote toxic behavior a lot of times. So honestly, the only thing I can say is that it's better for you to have. It's better to learn how to control your emotions, and so yeah.
Now, actually,
No. Shit. Okay, we're
I
fine.
actually,
No swearing, guys. We're family friendly.
I actually have a negative experience on this. Now, this may not be connected to academics, but I
Why?
just wanted to discuss this since it's a very important thing.
There you go.
And I feel like it can affect your
Go.
academic performance. If you're getting easily angry because of games, I feel like that can really impact you because it can distract you from your academics. If you're getting easily angry by your uncooperative
Oh, you're
teammates,
about to die?
Nope.
Hello?
oh no, he lost.
You lost your things as well.
Oh no.
And the thing is, when you get easily angry on
You
games,
lost your things as well.
This is the best.
No, I know where it's located. I know where this. I know because I put the end portal there for a reason.
and the thing is, when you're getting easily angry at small things, I feel like it can really affect your academic performance as a whole. And my negative
Yes.
experience on this is I broke phones because of Mobile Legends. If
How
you
many
guys know that.
phones?
How many
have you changed?
specifically?
I changed like 4 phones, but I've only broken 2. I've only broken 2 guys. I've only broken 2 phones total.
Something.
That's not a good number, but that's something. One of them I threw on the ground. One of them I smashed on a wooden
Please, I wanna be
a wooden chair. So I feel like games can have both negative impacts, negative effects, and positive impacts and positive effects on you. It just depends how you take the game and how you use it to your fullest potential or your lowest potential. yeah, that's my opinion.
What's your win ratio, dude?
So, someone said, can you guys play Roblox next? Unfortunately,
We do not have the
we
time.
do not have enough time for that. Because I haven't eaten yet, so I want to eat. So, yeah.
Like and subscribe for Haley to survive.
Yes, please. 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 I can sing for you guys. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Oh, someone asked in the chat box. So how would you say a student can stop themselves from behaving unwell from the influence of video games? As I said, it depends on how they take the game. If they take it way too seriously, for me, they should really look into games that affect them less. If you're really getting angry at a game, you should stop playing it. And I'm not. And for those who are addicted to that game, that sounds like a you problem at this point. Because if you're getting angry at a game that you play every day, like for example, you like playing Valorant, but you keep saying bad things to your teammates, I feel like you should just learn how to
My bad.
control that. Oh, I'm sorry. Learn how to control it. Because if you don't know how to control it, I feel like you should learn how to. I feel like breathing
Can you
is
not?
MLG.
breathing is a really good technique I use. If you're getting angry, breathe in and try not to punch the wall, okay? Punching the wall can not only damage your hands, but the way your parents might control your screen time. So yeah, from behaving unwell though, I really think it depends on how they if they play that game religiously, it's impossible. You're not gonna stop them from behaving unwell unless they find a way to play that game in their way of like that's not impacting them negatively. I don't know if I'm making sense. But for me,
I
it's
mean,
like
It kind of makes sense.
it's how they take the game into their system. Does that make more sense? Look at one here, so skilled.
Do not look me in the eyes.
How about you, Haley? How do you think a student can stop from behaving unwell to games? Since I think you're very
Learn the
experienced.
difference. When you're in game, you have a different personality. I'm pretty sure when you majority of the people now, when they're meeting other people, they have different personalities for each of them. Most of the time. And honestly, what I can say is that learn the difference from game and in real life. Like learn how to separate that rather than implementing. Like I said earlier, people can
No.
tend
Ma'am.
to play. People tend to make a game their whole personality. So don't do that, guys.
Nah. Fast. All right.
I'm just gonna add on to Haley.
All right.
Yes,
They took out
I
all of the
totally
cars.
agree with her.
Is it?
Because when you make your game your whole personality, your personality in that game will be the personality you have in real life.
Are we?
In which, if you keep saying bad things to your teammates in that game, you might say those same bad things to your teammates.
Are we okay to extend like 4, 5 to 10 minutes depending on what's happening?
I don't think you can.
Oh my god.
If you can't kill the Ender Dragon,
So sad.
Carl has to dance.
So actually, we're already time limited. So, Carl, would you please do us the honors?
You can dance while I'm trying to beat the Ender Dragon, dude.
Because we're very time limited. While you're dancing, no, we'll give you space. We'll give you space.
You'll give
So please stand up.
Stand up. No, wait.
Hit
Can Alum at least join me and guide me?
I mean, sure. Why not? Extra view. Sure.
I'm gonna teach you a step, and I want you to do it.
Oh,
Actually,
Behind the
no, let's
camera.
let the chat decide.
Oh, let's let that.
no.
Let's let the chat
I
decide.
can dance.
Can you or
If they
can?
want to dance.
Alum. Guys, please, Alum is a better dancer.
Can?
Guys, why don't you choose?
Please.
Carl, can you dance this? Carl.
Whatever you guys choose, that's what we'll go. That's what we'll go with. Should Carl dance or should Alam dance?
No.
Whatever you guys want.
Alum or just both?
Carl, we're just do.
No.
Alum or just both? Please.
No, no.
What do you guys want?
Please.
Oh my god, why? What the fuck? What is this? Family friend. Nope. Oh,
Let's
it
have
was.
the Carl.
No,
I
that's
knew
him.
I knew it.
That's him.
Let's have the
No,
Carl.
no, 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 no.
Somebody said Carl.
Seriously.
Is
Why?
there any other one here?
Why? And
Carl, can you just do a singing outro instead? I feel like people would enjoy that.
why? I'm
I
trying to.
only know one song.
And we all know what
Or
that
sunshine.
one song is. So
Remember Sunshine?
you are our guest. Honey, could you
Carl.
please stop to be
Oh,
addicted
Carl.
to the game?
Carl. They
Trying to.
all said you, Carl.
No, no.
They all said you, Carl.
No, they
So,
said
will you
Adam.
please-
Someone said Adam. No.
Doesn't matter. 1. It's 2 to 1. No, 3. 4 to 1. 4
I
to 1.
can tell.
Lexi, let's please move.
One, can you please stop being addicted to the
No,
game? That's a
One
negative
can do it.
feedback. Oh.
Actually, no, we can't do this. 1, let's stop.
Let's stop this
How
one.
about we all
Let's stop,
dance?
guys.
How about
It's so sad.
how about let's
No.
not just only me.
No,
This is a team effort, and
No.
I think all of us dancing is nice. Is better, right?
One.
no,
I
guys.
No.
Mom, I tried my best. It was all I could do.
I don't know.
Do this one, do this one.
Wait, Kali, Kali.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Go back.
but guys, can you come here? Thank you for watching our stream. We hope that you understood or can
Learn.
relate to everything that we just said. And yeah, thank you for watching our
Use
stream.
Google Calendar.
Subscribe to
Use
Carl.
Google Calendar.
Subscribe.
Please watch the following streams since this is practically a stream marathon for grade 10. So, thank you guys.
Good job,
Thank you.
everyone.